Though you're not exactly blue, yet you don't feel like you do in the winter, in them long hot summer days. Seems your feelings in the weather, well, they just kind of go together. You're quiet, dreamy autumn haze. When that last big steer's been goaded down the chute and safely loaded and the summer crew has ceased to hit the ball, that's when a feller starts to drag him to the home ranch with the wagon when they're finished shipping cattle in the fall.
Now only 2 men left standing on the job for winter, Brandon. And your partner, he's loafing at your side in a brand new saddle, creaking. Now neither one of you is speaking, but seems it's gonna be a quiet ride. But you savvy one another. Shucks, you know him like a brother. He's still friendly. He's just quiet, that's all. Feller's thinking when he's dragging to the home ranch with the wagon when they finish shipping cattle in the fall.
Well, them old saddle horses stringing with an easy walk, they're swinging in behind the old chuck wagon, moving slow. They're weary, gant, jaded. From the mud and brush they've waded, and they settled down to business long ago. Well, not a horse is acting snorty, not a horse is feeling sporty, but in the spring, oh, in the spring them brutes was full of buck and ball. But now they're gentle while they're dragging to the home ranch with the wagon, because they're all done shipping cattle in the fall.
Now old Cook leads the retreat up there on his wagon seat with his hat pulled way down around his head. He used to make that old team hustle. Now he barely moves a muscle, and a fella could imagine that he's dead except for that old cob pipe is smoking as he lets that team go poking, hitting every hump and holler in the road. No, old Cookie ain't been drinking. He's just sitting up there thinking about the places and the people that he's knowed. You can see the dust a-trailing, 2 little clouds go sailing, and a big mirage like lakes and timbers tall. Feller's lonesome when he's dragging to the home ranch with the wagon. Now they finished shipping cattle in the fall.
When you make your camp that night, although the fires is burning bright, why, still it seems nobody has too much to say. And back in the spring, you sung and hollered, but now you get your supper slaughtered. You crawl into your sookins right away. You see them stars are shining up in that soft blue lining, and you sniff that frosty night breeze clear and cool. You hear the night horse shifting, and in your memory, it starts to drift into that little village where you went to school. To them narrow gravel streets and them kids you used to meet in the common where you used to play baseball. But now you're far away and dragging to the home ranch with the wagon, because you're all done shipping cattle in the fall.
Yeah, and your old schoolboy sweetheart, too, with her eyes of honest blue. Remember? She was best performer in the hometown talent show. And you was nothing but a kid. And yeah, you liked her. I'm sure you did. Lord, that was over 30 years ago. Now your memories start to roam from old Mexico to Nome. From the Rio Grande up to the Powder River, about the things you seen and done. And most of them was lots of fun, but lots of others, boy, they just make you shiver. Like that kid named Reed got caught in that stampede. It was way up north. You helped to dig his grave.
Yeah. Your old friend Jim, the boss. Why, he got hung up on his horse, and the fellers couldn't reach in time to save.
Well, you was there when Ed got his'n. Oh, the kid that killed him's still in prison.
No, Lucky George, he is rich and living high.
But it was Tommy that come off worst. Got that leg broke. Died of thirst. Lord, that must have been an awful way to die.
Yeah. You think of winters on them ranches with them old-time country dances. And people there was all sociable and gay.
Well, you used to lead him down the middle, just prancing to the fiddle. Never dreamed of going home till break of day.
Yeah, but there ain't no time for sleeping. When them old memories come creeping, 'cause sometimes you think you hear their voices call.
When a fella gets to dragging to the home ranch with the wagon, when they finish shipping cattle in the fall. Bruce Kiskabbon